Alright, welcome LEGO fans to finally something serious here on FeanorThe2nd's channel. Something that's not silly, like everything wrong with LEGO sets or conversations with myself. So, finally getting back into the original swing of things with a normal LEGO review. And today we have for you the crawler crane and one of our favorite guest stars, FeanorThe2nd. And I've had to move the camera way far away from the table because this thing is so tall. In fact, there is the new AT-AT there for comparison, and this is actually slightly taller than it. It looks a lot taller than it based on the angle, but actually, yeah, it is quite a bit taller. And,
it can get taller than this.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
How?
When you move the piston, it'll go up.
You can't move the piston.
Oh, it's stuck like this?
I think so, yeah.
What?
So anyway, a set that's a heck of a lot smaller and a lot cheaper than the AT-AT is actually a little bit taller, so that's interesting. And I need to go get the specifics, so I'll be right back. Alright, so these specifics are, yeah, we will. It's $60 for 481 pieces. We'll see if that's justifiable later on. Recommended ages are 5 to 12, and the set number is 7632. We're going to go ahead and move a little bit closer now, so you'll probably only see the bottom of it.
For the remainder of this review.
No.
I'm kidding.
So we'll go ahead and look at the pretty large instruction manual. Would you mind opening that up for me?
Of course I would.
Of course you would mind opening it. We get 4 bags, 4 numbered bags. Almost all of it is for the crane. We do get a couple of little mini builds. Okay, we can move it along a little bit. Get some string. String or nothing.
You failed.
I know I did. I can't do the whole.
We know.
But Misa can do Jar Jar Binks.
No.
And parts list at the end. And advertisements for some other sets. The dump truck.
Like a city farm.
And the Combine Harvester are already on here if you'd like to check out those reviews. And this was before the Screaming Kid. It's that old.
Whoa.
What? Yeah, there's
this isn't before Screaming Kid. This is in when they did either Screaming Kid or this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it just went to Screaming Kid.
Because I remember Bionicles, like, during those waves, they did have Screaming Kid.
Right, so we'll go ahead and look at the minifigures and the 2 mini builds, and then of course the actual crane.
You get 2 minifigures, that's cool.
Yes. You can show him.
I'll take the old guy.
The old guy?
Yes.
Alright. Actually, let's show him last, because he's a little cooler than this one.
Because we have how many construction workers in Lego City?
A lot. Including Emmett. So here is the construction worker.
I wonder which one this is.
Does he have a name? I don't know.
Probably.
Bob. Bob the construction worker.
Yeah.
He's not Emmett, I know that.
Really?
He's got a red hard hat on, if the focus will come in. Normal Lego City face, we see that on a lot of different minifigures. Of course, it's not double-sided. No back printing. And he's got a zipper and a pen in one of his shirt pockets there. So overall, nothing fantastic, but it's Lego City. We're not really wanting fantastic minifigures.
Here is the other minifigure who is also wearing a red construction hat. He has an old...
Hard hat.
It's also called a construction hat, boy.
I've never heard it called that before.
Whatever. He also has an older face with glasses. You can tell that it's older because of the gray beard.
Goatee.
That's called a beard. It's a style of beard called a goatee.
Yes.
Goodness. He comes with a walkie-talkie.
It's not a walkie-talkie, it's a radio.
Whatever, I always call these things walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies are for kids.
Whatever, I always have called those walkie-talkies. I'm still a kid.
Wait, no.
Goodness, are you? His Torso printing is very boring. It's just a plaid shirt.
Well, it's a little nicer than that.
It's nicer than the other one, and then he has gray pants.
Fascinating.
Yes, absolutely fascinating.
2 mini builds. The first one. Do you want this or the wall?
The wall.
Okay. The first one is just a little traffic sign. Don't cross the barrier or you'll get arrested for interfering with construction work. These are stickers, of course. Boo, hiss. And we do get these little lights. They're kind of cool.
I think you built this wrong.
Why?
Why would the door open outwards and then the windows break in?
I didn't build that one recently. That was already built, so I probably did. Do you want to fix it real quick?
Hang on, let me check.
Alright. So, just a little traffic signal, and we'll be right back with the wall section.
Here is the wall section. It comes with green bricks.
Interesting.
Yes. And the door opens like that.
Whee!
And then you also have a tri-section window. Now you can break the wall apart into two pieces and flip it.
Which is actually more logical, because then the windows are out instead of in. And then you also get the chain here, and that's so you can hook it up with the crane, but we'll wait and show you that at the end. So there's your minifigures and mini builds, so let's go ahead and get to the actual crane. So we'll start this at the bottom and move up towards the top. So there are quite a few stickers in this set, even for an older set. They still had stickers in it, including...
Older sets always had stickers.
Really?
Almost always. The older ones, yeah.
Really? I thought that was more
Unless
of a
it
new
was
thing.
like eyes. If it was eyes, then they would...
Very original set number on the crane. More stickers back here. Another one on the side here. And I think that's it. Oh no, it's not. More up here.
Everything wrong with...
So yeah, just note you're getting quite a few stickers in this set. But it still looks pretty awesome. So down here are the treads. And it does not work on a smooth surface, but it works excellently on the carpet, so we'll show you that in a moment. We get this huge looking gear piece down here. It just snaps into this interesting black base plate with a circular structure on top. And there goes the AT-AT.
AT-AT.
Actually, AT-AT is official, so...
I say AT-AT.
I like AT-AT better, but AT-AT is quicker to say. Since we're not reviewing AT-AT in this video, I thought it'd be best to say it the quick way.
But then we ended up saying AT-AT.
I know.
So your whole idea was
Yes,
flawed.
I know. So then, so yeah, the interesting gear piece down here, and that enables the whole top of it to spin 360 degrees. And I guess we'll go ahead and show it to you on the carpet now. So I'll go ahead and move this down there. And usually this works better on a smooth surface, these Lego models. But in this case, you just have to push down a little bit, and you can see the treads work excellently. Makes that cool noise. So yeah, it works out pretty well.
I thought this was acting.
Whee! And then up here, this is one of the things that I was hoping maybe Feanor would know, because he's more into mechanical things than I am.
No, I'm not.
But here we have these doors, and they are on both sides. And is it supposed to be like a storage area, or where the engine is? It could be engine access.
It could be either one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I mean, you can store the radio in here if you want, or any other construction tools that you have from other sets.
My guess is that on this side it would be the engine and the other side would be storage.
Okay.
Or it could be, on the other side it could be a, what's it called? Like a fan?
To cool the
So
engine.
the fan, and then it runs to here?
Yeah.
That would make sense too. I don't know at all, really.
And I was wrong, there's 2 more stickers.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops is right.
Wow.
And
And Bilbo
there we go.
fails again.
No, I didn't, I fixed it. And here is where the driver sits. The 2 remotes to control it are in the thing that lifts up. Interesting.
That's another old design.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that.
That's a really old design where it's on the inside of that.
You can sit him in there, and he has access to
I think
the
it's actually kind of
controls.
cool the way the controls are in there. Because, you know, then you sit down and then they drop in front of you and it's like, ha ha ha. Instead of having the controls and having it lower down. Which I think
suppose.
is a bit more boring. Because the other way, it just comes down to you. The other way...
But this way it's harder to actually fit the remote dial in his hand to make it look more accurate. See what I'm saying?
Okay, for display purposes it's worse. Okay.
And then you got some lights here for working at night. Here it's just some big symbols saying, look out, there's a giant crane in front of you in case you didn't notice the long neck of the thing right in front of you.
The long yellow...
Do you even know what the proper term for that is?
Oh man, I knew it at one point.
I know.
Is it like the beam?
I mean, we just weren't the kids that were into the cranes and the trucks and all that like every other kid. It was weird.
No, I wasn't. I don't even remember what I was into.
Dinosaurs.
Oh no, I was into playing outside.
Yeah, I did
my
that a
own
lot.
stories.
And I was also into dinosaurs. And then here, it looks like...
He was running away from dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Outside. And then here we got like another little bin to store things. Maybe that's the storage area and this is for the engine and the fan like we said before.
I bet I know what it is.
What?
I'll bet it's so that you can switch the cab to the other side if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could do that. So, and then up here, this is just kind of the mechanics to lift this thing up. If you wanted to lower it, you could, but it's not really meant to do that. You can take these pieces out like this. I have not tried this yet, so I don't know how this is going to work. Yeah, you got stuff falling off. So yeah, you can lift it up like that if you want. I would not recommend it though. And then snap those back into the holes. And it'll be rigid again. And something fell off. But I don't know what it... Oh, here. Just one of these pieces.
Symmetry.
And right here is the crank for the string. I'll wait and show that to you when we
That's
get
not
up
an
there.
official term for cranes, though.
Well, of course,
Crank
it's not
is
going to be a
not an
crank
official
there.
thing for term.
Of course not. And here we have this really long neck, or whatever it is. It's very impressive.
I think it's called the beam.
The beam, alright. Very impressive, I love this.
Mm-hmm. It's got those
And it's,
yellow...
yeah, it's not even a whole lot of pieces.
From Lego Dino, we've also
Well, this is
seen them
before
there.
Lego Dino.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, we've seen it there.
We got some lights about halfway up there. And yeah, just a very impressive design on this. I love this. And then here is the hook for where you can attach the wall section. But first of all, remember the crank down there. I'll be turning that. And you'll see it go down, hopefully. This is the way down. Yeah, it is. So that's how that works.
Down, 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 down the stairs we go.
And then we come to the grounds. And then I'll just show you how the crank operates, just like that. And you got a nice amount of string in this thing, more than you really need. But I mean, if you want to hang it over the edge of the table and drop it all the way down there, you can probably do that because there's quite a bit of string in there. I wish we'd gotten that much string on our snow speeders.
But you know Lego, they're not going to.
And let me just get a close-up on the hook real quick. Even more stickers that I forgot. One there and one there. And I'll have Feanor attach the wall section so you can see that.
I feel like there should be like this really weird, annoying saxophone music when I do it. You know, like... You know, it's like, really?
I don't get it, but
Yeah.
whatever.
That was pointless.
And I'll show you what it looks like lowering the wall section down and up. So overall, a very impressive model, something that any LEGO City collector is going to want. And Feanor, I can tell, is much more interested in the multi-troop transport, which we will be reviewing very soon. But overall, I really like this set. Found it in my closet. All the pieces were contained in a box, and I was like, hey, nice, easy retro bring back. So glad I found it. I wouldn't have found it if I hadn't cleaned out my closet. So I guess good things can come from cleaning your room. Remember that, folks. So, I already told you I love this model. One of my favorites from LEGO City, and maybe even one of my favorites in general. So, go ahead and get to the ratings. For build, I'm going to give this a 9. I mean, it is a lot of repetitive yellow pieces, but really we don't see yellow a whole lot.
And the stickers, of course.
Yeah, the stickers bring it down a little bit. If it hadn't been for the stickers and the price per piece, I wanted to mention, I'm almost okay with it. What was it again? 481 pieces for $60. 55, I think, would have been ideal.
Yeah.
But 60, I'm not too worried about. So, that's for the build, a 9, and for play, I'm gonna go with 6.5. I mean, you can lower the wall section, you can have some fun spinning it and running around on the carpet. I probably would have brought up a little bit if it worked better on a smooth surface, because a lot of kids are gonna have tile floors and tables nowadays, at any time really, but not too much of a problem. So 6.5 for build, and what do you say for display, Feanor?
I'm gonna give this a 9 for display. I think it kind of speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really raise or lower the boom. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can't really raise or lower the boom.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called. The boom, not the beam. The boom. You only get 2 minifigures.
Yeah, I wasn't really crazy about that.
But this set, I believe, is mostly a display set. It
And
would have been better if there had been 3 other walls on a base plate.
I do know that a lot of the other construction sets that came out in this wave came with bigger things that they were constructing than this. They had like an entire as of yet vacant shop at one of them, I remember. So overall, a very impressive set. Gave it some pretty high ratings, at least in 2 of the categories. It is a harder model to build. When I was younger, I did have trouble with this. Nowadays, of course, I think. But yeah, for younger kids, they might need a little bit of help with it, especially with the string. But even with string, it was pretty easy. There wasn't a whole lot of knot tying or anything. And up here, I didn't fail to show you that. That part, you just need to tie a little loop and hook it around that Technic pin up there with the ball in the end. So, thanks for tuning in. We got a few more retro reviews coming. We got an Agents review, another Indiana Jones, 2 Pharaoh's Quest, a retro Star Wars, and 2 new LEGO Star Wars reviews coming out soon. And of course, we'll have some more episodes in our 2 new series, Everything Wrong with LEGO Sets and Conversations with Myself about LEGO Sets.
Yep.
So, we will see you next time, and random, partially completed MTT.